Hey, it's Monday. It's Monday. It's Monday. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's Monday morning and I overslept. I tell you, I slept all night. All night. Woo, Lord. I tell you, song just popped in my mind all day, all night. Angel. Man, I feel real good today. I'm gonna wake up here in a minute. I'll sit here for a quick second here and try and get my thought here for you this morning for your Monday morning motivation. This morning, you do 5 o'clock, 4:35, Monday. And overslept, honey. I slept. Let me turn this fan off real quick. I even had the fan on all like I had to have it on, last night. I can breathe. But I got some goddamn asthma shit up. Can't goddamn breathe. Last night I couldn't hardly. It seemed like I was sitting so damn good. I did have to wake up one time because I forgot he was outside. He's out there playing, So I apologize. I'm late. I know I'm late. You can usually hear every Monday, 4:30, 5 o'clock. And the peace of God let me sleep all night, honey. All night. All night. All night. Woo, baby. I got about some good damn sleep. I had some good damn sleep. I slept so damn good. I felt like I was in, I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit, I slept so good, I thought I was dead. I did. Shit, man. Oh, God. Uh, I'm getting woke up, though. Give me a minute. I've been in rare form in a minute. I just got to get woke good. Oh, slept, y'all. I did. Shit. This is so goddamn good. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But I do know this. I got some motivation for you today. It's going to touch you. It's going to help you on this Monday. There's only one way to do it the right way, and that's the fun day. Like what day? Monday. This is Monday. Today we're going to talk about something light this morning. It won't be nothing too deep. It'll be a little light. Lord give me thoughts in my dream. So when I wake up, I'll be ready. I'll be ready. A lot of people, here we go. It's Monday. A lot of people play with friendship. But a real friend stick it closer than a brother. Can you take your mind back to Proverbs, the 18th chapter? Yeah, Proverbs 18. Say that. I think it's 18:24 to be exact. It's good to have acquaintances. It's good to have camaraderie. It's good to have someone you can talk to. Hell, it's somebody. It's good sometimes to have somebody to gossip with to keep it real, do. Because, some people gossip. I gossip every now and then, My dog is cackling with them and carrying on being silly, but everybody, needs a friend. Everybody does. You say, no, they don't. Okay, you can't watch nothing on TV. No cartoon, no movie, no sitcom, no nothing. Where no one had a friend. Now, you always talking about what happened back in the day. Okay, y'all watch the Golden Girls? Thank you for being a friend. You know, watch the Golden Girls? I thought you did. Watch the Golden Girls. Y'all don't watch. Y'all didn't watch the Golden Girls. I forgot. Ain't nothing wrong with it though, you know. But the Golden Girls, Blanche and all that, yeah, Blanche and them. Remember, someone said, "Thank you for being a friend." And the Golden Girls said, you know, Evangelist Betty White, Blanche, you know, yeah, they sang that. You gotta be with something. So, shout out to it's Monday morning. Shout out to my former deacon this morning. I know he's still in the bed. He don't get up until about 11 o'clock. And I wanted to give a shout out to him. You know, I'm going to give you an example here. I told him when I first met him, I was coming out of the hospital. He was going into the hospital with his wife. And I think I had a Masonic coat on, Masonic raincoat. I had on something Masonic. And he ran outside and tapped me on my shoulder. He said, can I talk to you? I said, yeah, I gave him a card. We talked for a few weeks and we lost contact for 2 years. His wife was going through the affliction in her body. I told him as I was coming out of the hospital, I said, whatever she's going through, God's going to turn around. I promise you, he's going to turn around. He said, I appreciate that, sir. I said, no problem, man, no problem. I said, I'll be praying for you. He went on with his day. Something happened. We lost contact. And I was up preaching one Sunday. He popped up in the door. He popped up in the church. I said, oh, Joe. I said, how you doing, man? I said, it's good to see you, man. I ain't seen you. Now, I'm going to tell you how things work. I tell people all the time that man reminded me of my little brother. I got a brother named Giannis. He's blacker than a remote control. My brother about this color. My baby brothers. And Joe is yellower as a Crayola crayon. I told him, I say, if I'm going to be a friend of you, I'm going to be a friend of you to the end. You hear me? He said, yes, sir. Now, Joe is really not that much younger than me, but he talked to me like I'm 90 years old all the time. He always, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, pastor, no, pastor. Yes, I said, Joe, I'm not a pastor no more, man. He said, man, I just got so much respect for it. Now, me and Joe, don't get twisted. We done had some ins and outs. Honey. I'm telling you, we have. But I told him, I said, something about you, I can't let you go. You're a good guy. You just you gotta develop some integrity, and you gotta develop some fortitude in your life, and you gotta be a man. I told him that. Joe, everywhere I went, I took Joe with me. He mean that much to me. He's my right hand. After my original deacon, I started cutting the fool, which was my first cousin. He, my right hand. He was my Tyler in my lodge. I appointed him, made him my Tyler. He was my right hand in temporism. Good guy, man. He's grown a lot. I wanted to give him a shout out today for being a friend. And a lot of people don't understand what friendship is. A lot of people think friendship is just a person go out and have lunch, you know, drink a cup beers, you know, and everything like that. Now, that's not really friendship. I just told you, a lot of people have acquaintances. Very few people got true friends. I just gave you a scripture. I think it's Proverbs 16. Is it Proverbs 16 or is it Proverbs 18? It's 16:24, 18:24. 1 and 2 say, a friend sticking closer than what? A brother. I started out the live and I said, a lot of people play with friendship. A lot of people play with friendship, but a friend sticking closer than your own blood brother. Now it took my former deacon a while. I did, you know. And I told him, I said, as long as I can cuss you out once a month, and you don't mind me being myself, boy, you'll be around me the day you die. He always chuckled. He said, yes, sir. He said, man, I love you, man. I really love you, Pastor. I really love you. I said, I love you too, Joe. His name is Joseph Stewart. Good guy. He's from Georgia, originally. Whatever. He laughed at me all the time. I can't remember where he. Valquez, Georgia. What's that place in Georgia? Valdosta, Belladosa, something like that. He from. Yeah. He good guy though. Good guy. Good wife. Yeah. Nice little family. And I wanted to give him a shout out before I get into this piece today. Let's talk about that today. Let's talk about how, you know, when you walking side by side with your friend, be a friend to him. You know, I don't mean you gotta hold your hand out. I don't mean you gotta ask and beg for nothing. But most people, you need a friend in your life. You say, no, you don't. Okay, go down to Detroit to Perfect the Church and ask Marvin Winans why they penned that song, A Friend. Friend like yours and mine. That's what he said. The Winans said that. It's on their album Return. Go check it out. You know, Marvin a little arrogant, but that man is smart with that music. He penned some beautiful songs. Everything he touches a song. I love that song too. Secret Place, love that song. It's been a long time coming. That's my favorite song. It's been a long time coming, but a change is gonna come. Hey, waited through the evening, wonder when will I see the sun. And I told you the other day, another song I grew up when I was a kid and said, just be sure the sun is shining just behind the cloud. You know, I don't want no fair weather friend. You know, I mean, I don't want no friend. I don't want no. My pastor used to, my childhood pastor used to use a statement. I always thought it was funny, and they made a song out of it. He said, "We don't need Sunday going to meeting Christians." You know what I mean? I don't need Sunday going to meeting friends. You know, because when you really got a friend, they don't give a damn about your personality. They don't even give a damn much. What? As long as you got some sense, common sense, and you ain't out here doing stupid shit. Everybody need a friend. Did you know that another song came out about friends, 1985. That's a lie. 86, I think. Jody Watley, Eric B. and Rakim. Play that today. Eric B. said, friends are hard to find, so be careful. You be pride in the end, so be careful. One might think bad, but one might backstab. To pit the fingertips, and one might have bite the hand to feed you. Lead the people who need you. For those who turn their back and mislead you. Yeah. Eric B. No, that was Rakim. Eric B. was DJ. Rakim. Oh, Rakim. Bless his heart. Shout out New York. Rakim came out with that song. Well, he didn't come out with it. Jody Watley came out with it. I remember, I never forget, clear as day. Like Jesus just touched my brain cell. It was I came over, I went on my friend brother's house. Over where we lived, there. And they used to always sneak me over. This is long before I got put, maybe after I got put out. I stayed with them, family across the street when I was in high school. And the premiere came on that day. I'll never forget it. Jody Watley was in there interviewing with a Fab Five Freddy. Fab Five Freddy say, Yeah, man, yeah, Jody, what you got going on today? She said, Jody, real soft spoken. She was the BJ for a long time, and Jody walked for TV, matter of fact. And Jody Wally came out, man. Matter of fact, she came from Shalimar. A lot of people didn't know that. This is for the lover in you. Yeah, that's Shalimar. Jody Wally, Howard Hewitt. Man, shut up. Y'all don't know. It's Blue Monday, too. I'm going to get you tonight. I got some music for you tonight. It's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind. Check it out. So, Jody Watley, when the song first come on, bam, bam, doom, 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 bam, bam, boom, 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 bam, bam, boom, boom, bam, 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 bam. Have you ever been stabbed in the back by someone you thought was really cool? Strangers just disguised as your friend. Never again. Yeah, that's Jody Watley. Y'all called her a sellout too, but Jody Watley, she did her own thing. I think she was from London or something. I don't know where Jody was from. I don't know too much about Jody Watley, but I know that song that she came out. I'm looking for a real love. Yeah, Jody Watley. Oh, Jody and came out that song Friends. I'm gonna play that when I go up this live. Friends, since that was we talked about, and I ain't played no music this morning yet. I'm gonna play that short. I'm gonna do that short on Friends. Jody Watley and Rakim. Watch this. Ouch. Do you ever have a friend that or you ever sit back and you ever watch people? You sit back and just watch. You gotta observe. My Uncle Hoppy used to say all the time. So you gotta learn how to walk and chew gum. I used to tell people that all the time. They pissed me off. I tell them, you gotta learn how. Excuse me. You gotta learn how to walk and chew gum. You can't just walk and then you got the gum globbed up in your mouth. You got to walk and chew. Some people can't do that. They can't do more than one thing. They're not multifaceted. They can't do more than one thing at one time. Too busy doing other stupid shit. But a friend. Marvin, if you sleep, wake up. Marvin Winans. Somebody go get Marvin Winans. Tell Marvin Winans to get on this live. He didn't hear this. Marvin Winans, he needs some help. I've been praying for him. I hope they're getting through. I really do. Because Marvin Winans, he got some, I had a dream about him the other day. I wish I might call his office today. Reach out to him. I had a dream about Marvin Winans. It wasn't no good dream either, but I need to talk to him. Anybody out here be watching from Michigan? Because I do get some Michigan people here sometime. You make sure you call the Perfected Church and tell Marvin Winans to call my number 740-414-5662. Text me, inbox me, TikTok. Somebody, let me get off subject real quick. Somebody inboxed me last night. I just looked at the email when I woke up. It said something about Instagram. I have no control over that Instagram page. I don't know nothing about it. That Instagram page was there when I passed it. When Instagram first came out, I think, and I ain't been on that Instagram. First of all, I don't know the password to the account. I think that Instagram account is Lively Stone 220. Somebody told me, I've been trying to get a hold of you. Well, you better come on YouTube because I ain't been on Instagram. I never really liked Instagram. I never understood it. But I don't know nothing about Instagram. I got an Instagram page, but it was an old church page. I don't know nothing about it. I have no access to that. I don't get notifications on it. I don't know nothing about it. So if you seeing stuff posted, it still may be connected to an old Facebook that was linked into that account. The Stone Corporation page, that page was linked in because the Stone Corporation page, I don't know. I haven't been on that page in a while. I've been doing so much. I got so much going on. People just don't realize they think I just be sitting here drunk and smoking cigarettes all damn day. Honey, I be busy. I'm always working. I'm always working. I'm always working. I'm always working. Always. Yeah. Always and forever. That damn the devil just put that song in my mind. I hate that song. I don't know why. That word come out my mouth. God forgive me. I hate that song. I really do. You know, my first wife used to love that song. And I hate that song. I really do. I always did. And I don't know what made that song pop in my damn head this morning. But I hate that song. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. That's a part of the song too. That was self destruction. That was what was that verse? It wasn't Marley Marl. That was somebody from Step the Sonic. I think was doing that verse on that song. let's get let's get back to the topic at hand. Yeah, sure enough did. You know, and everything like that. But you know, a friend is supposed to be closer than your brother. That's why I don't get caught up in calling folks my friend. I don't do that. I mean, we got one or two. Yeah, you may have one or two that I really consider friends, but I don't even use people as acquaintances. I don't even use that terminology because an acquaintance they only gonna be around temporary. Acquaintance don't really give a damn about you. That's your kick it friend. You know, that's your kick it buddy, your kick it partner. That's an acquaintance. You know, when a friend gonna get down in the mud with you on like what Overstreet used to say, Eugene Overstreet. You shout out Eugene Overstreet wherever you at. Uh, I ain't seen you in years, but somebody told me back in New Jersey. I don't know if he is or not. I know he was in Cleveland for a short time there back in a few years back. But Eugene Overstreet used to say, "Damn, I lost my thought that quick." But Eugene Overstreet used to say, I forgot that quick. So every time I'm on my short term, I'll be talking and I'll be getting. It's still early too. It's like what 5 o'clock. You know, yesterday was a good day. I thank you yesterday again. Shout out to everybody that came. We got a couple more views on that live last night. I appreciate those that watched that. Uh, can I tell you something today that's going two words that's going to help you today? Can I just give you 2 words? Just 2 words? Be you. But while you being you, be fearless. Yeah, be fearless. Be fearless. Hmm. Yeah, be fearless. Be thankful. You say, why I need to be thankful? I got so much shit going on. Well, I know you do. But my old friend down there in Chicago, he ain't a friend, he gone to be the Lord now. But the old man, he came out and he says, look at the world today. He said, Mama said I was walking around with a complaining with a loaf of bread under my arm, Reverend Clay Evans. He said he blessed. I tell people all the time, dude, short your day, I'm blessed. I'm just blessed by the best. Shout out Willie Williams, but not cursed by the worst. Willie Williams used to say that. Blessed by the best, not cursed by the worst. Willie Williams, that's all right. I was thinking about him this morning. I got a picture with him. He's the one that introduced me to Bishop Chapman, Bishop Perry. He introduced me to Bishop Perry back in the 90s. So Willie Williams, bless his heart. It was either him or Melvin Baker. One of them two introduced me to F.E. Perry. I forget which one it was. But Mark Perry, that was my friend. That was my friend. Uh, I miss him too. I do so much. I wake up every Monday thinking about him because his name began with an M, and I got that M for his name sitting right there in front of my face. Yeah, Mark. My head just twinkling like that. I woke up and as soon as I got my eyes open, you know, a decent amount, the word friendship came to my mind. Proverbs 16:24 come to my mind. My mind be working, man. I tell you, my mind be racing, y'all. And I'm always trying to think of something that is gonna help you. Now we got that motivational piece out the way. Okay, helps you too. Don't be going here, uh, being like the dramatics, just shopping, not buying anything. You shopping for friends. Don't shop no friends. What's for you gonna come to you? You hear what I'm saying? Yeah. If people, if people really love you, they'll come around. Oh, something I learned. And this is a variety piece here. People make time for what they want to make time for. Don't you ever let nobody tell you they're too busy. Anybody ever busy? It's 24 hours in a day. I tell my deacon that all the time. It's 24 hours a day. Break it down in three parts and work it out. You ain't working 24 hours. You ain't screwing 24 hours. You ain't in love 24 hours. You ain't holding nobody's hand 24 hours. You ain't always on the phone. You ain't always text messaging. You got to make yourself available. Because guess what? When your time comes, you going to need somebody to hold your hand. You don't need that. Some of y'all don't get that, though. Y'all so hard and thugged out. Y'all don't need nobody. That's some money. When the money gone, you can't talk to the dollar bills no more. You can't talk to the quarters, nickels, and dimes and pennies. Who you gonna talk to? Yourself? Then you be like me. They be calling you crazy. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna play that Jody Watley, and since I came on late, I'm gonna come on and do my rush hour early today. I'm gonna do the rush hour early today. We're gonna do the rush hour at maybe 9 or 10 because I got some shit on my mind. It's Monday. Some shit on my mind. I want to talk about. I be in peace mode on Sundays. But with them Bear Sisters, it was the Bear Sisters used to sing "Come Sunday, come Sunday, baby." It's Monday. Come Monday, Somebody told me, said, "Boy, you be calm on Sundays, man." Yeah, I do. But come Monday, baby, it's on and popping. Yeah, yeah, it's on and popping. I make up a lost time too. Who I didn't get to cuss out yesterday, they will get cussed out today. Trust and believe that. So you already know. Anybody been following me any length of time, you already know. Today, I told you yesterday, today and Wednesday, it's gonna be off the chain. I'm telling you. I'm just half asleep. I overslept. So I'm not in rare form. I just said I was gonna be in rare form, but I can't even get in rare form. I'm trying to wake up. I didn't get up till 5:30 something. And as soon as I got up, I wiped my face, brushed my teeth, got the dookie out of my eye, and made sure my cats and shit was situated. And then I come on live. I promised y'all 5, and I overslept. I hope y'all forgive me for that. But today is gonna be a day. Uh, I got some stuff I'm gonna be sharing. Went on a couple emails this morning, and then once I go there, that'll let me know if I got the green light to go ahead and say what the hell I want to say because I got a part 2 from last week I want to pick up on. I got some people I need to drag through the water of truth this morning. Uh, yeah, I got some people I need to drag this morning through the waters of truth. So get yourself prepared because you don't know when I'm coming back. It'll be before 9, I'm sure, if I don't fall back asleep. But you best believe when I wake up, yeah, I'm gonna dress you. I'm gonna dress you openly. Trust and believe that, man. I promise you that. You got something coming today. And uh, for what I didn't get to say yesterday uh, about them people down there in Dayton and Springfield, I'm going to say today. And I'm going to say it with no holds bar. I'm going to be very direct with it, but I'm definitely going to cuss them out. So if you know the people down there in Dayton I've been talking about for the last couple of weeks, you might want to let them know they might want to go in the closet and pray today because what's going to come out of my mouth concerning them two is going to fuck somebody's world up. I promise you. And that weird ass prophet that come up out of Callaway's church. I'm going to talk about his stupid ass too. Coper. Prophet Coper. We'll talk about his dumb ass today. So anybody know Prophet Coper? Anybody know George and Benita Carter and Cornelius? Yeah, you want to get them prepared for what I got to say about them today. And if anybody, got a problem with it, Well, all you got to do is get yourself right, and you got to worry about it. But you didn't. So, being that you didn't, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta be the traveling revolutionist. I gotta expose you. I just gotta do what I gotta do. I do what I gotta do. Hey, that was 30 minutes. I'm out. I gotta go. I gotta go get me some coffee. I gotta get me some more Mountain Dew. I gotta go change my clothes. I gotta keep my head to the sky. I gotta keep my head to the sky, and now I gotta say bye. And then I'll be back to deal with them poor people today. If you didn't hear the name, George, Benita, that weird ass Prophet Coper down there in Dayton. If he's still in Dayton, he might be in Columbus now because he was blowing George's daughter back out. But that might be the highlight of the day. Me dragging them folk down there in Dayton now. And oh darling, I ain't forgot about you. I'll get you at a later date. I want to get you and you on life support. That's what I want to get you. So, when you I want to catch you on life support. Khalilo Dargan. I want to get you on life support. When I catch you on life support, and I'll say some shit to you to make you have a massive heart attack. I got some shit that's going to be explosive today. I'm starting to wake up now, as you can tell. I got some shit to talk about today. Matter of fact, I might go ahead and talk about it now while I'm on here, while I got some time. Somebody inboxed me. Yeah, let me go ahead and get this on now. Somebody inboxed me and asked me why I did that yesterday about Ohio South. Oh man, of my word. I told you I was going to shake some shit up in Ohio. I was going to dismantle the Church of God in Christ in Ohio and in Memphis. I told you that. These 3 words. Those 3 promises. Temptation came out of the song. It's my promise to you. Yeah, I promise you that. I'm not playing. Yeah, betrayal's a motherfucker, but revenge is too. Yep. I'm gonna get him. I don't give a damn about it. I should have fucked up. So, I got to call down to the court today and find out about the docket. I'm trying to get that docket quick. I need to get on this docket quick. I need to crucify a couple folks that's in that paperwork. I just need to do some follow-up and see when I might bring you down here. They send you an email, and of course they'll send you a letter. But I need to do a follow-up. The court's open at 8:00, so I need to call Franklin County, see if they got that paperwork, and I need to call down to Madison County and see when the anticipated date for me to get on that docket. I need to do that. And to the trollers that was trolling me on TikTok, you've been blocked now everywhere. Don't even fuck with me. This is not the week to fuck with D. This is not the week to fuck with me. Because I already told you last week I'm going to be hell on wheels all week on all my adversaries and enemies. And I got some explosive shit I want to talk about. With regards to got some stuff I want to talk about. Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. So this is what the reason why I did that yesterday. And you know what? I was real mild. I didn't really get on George all like that, but I'm gonna drag him today a little bit because I find it awful funny that same feminine, weird prophet. This is just weird. Listen to this. You got a guy that's been in the church all these years, George Carter, come out of 105th Street. Now, I just made a comment about his daughter, Kimber. I made a comment. And you got a whole ordained 360 prophet fucking your daughter in Columbus. And then this motherfucker called and cuss me out defending you. And you don't even know the motherfucker. You met him to a goddamn. I think I was there when you met the motherfucker. He was coming out doing, helping you out during revivals or something. And then next thing I know, one of the family members called me and said that you broke down in Columbus and this motherfucker over at Shanice's house overnight. So if you're the man of God, you know, you should have saw this day coming. Because I told you on the motherfucking phone that when you called my goddamn phone that day, playing like you was so deep, and then you cussed me out. I ain't heard from you since. But you say you like to fight and all this bullshit. You from Philly, so I don't know what the fuck you like to do. But I know you a whoremonger, and you a feminine ass preacher. I don't know if you gay or not, but I know you a whoremonger. I know you was fucking the leader's daughter. Probably still is fucking her. Which I don't give a fuck, and George ain't gonna say nothing to her because that's his favorite child. I just told you, I've been knowing that weird motherfucker since 1980 something, 40 years. You know, he got a birthday coming too, August. Maybe he'll be dead by then, I don't know. But I know one damn thing. It's Monday, and it's Monday Madness. And it's gonna be raining mad today. Yeah, really. So, yeah, I know just what I'm doing. I know why I'm doing it. And I know why I'm not going to stop doing it. I don't like a liar. And I don't like people fucking with my name. Especially when you playing like you got a goddamn name and you don't. You just don't. You're a liar. No credibility. When you lie and you start fucking with people's marriages, you ain't got no credibility with me. And you'll never get no respect from me. I told you yesterday. I told you the day before. I told you the day before that. I told you the day before that. I hate you. And I hate your goddamn wife. And I really hate your goddamn brother-in-law Cornelius. Because he's a weasel. And he's a weak motherfucker. And I sent him that video yesterday. Him and that goddamn Anthony Hudson down there in Cincinnati. I sent both of them to him. Because both of them motherfuckers had paperwork and hit him. You know. For them to be enemies of George, they sure did side with George. Anthony was married to Kimmer. Cornelius is Benita's brother. You do the math and tell me how weird that is. You know, one motherfucker leave, didn't become bishop. He go over and help Kimbrough like he think he gonna be bishop over there. You ain't gonna be no goddamn bishop over there. Never will you be bishop in Ohio Northwest. You can hang that up, Cornelius Hookpin. You will never. First of all, Kimbrough too arrogant. I remember when I met Kimbrough, I said, "You the administrative assistant?" He said, "I'm the only administrator." What he told me. That's the first time I ever talked to Kimbrough. And I ain't talked to Kimbrough since then, with the exception of when I was in the hospital and they called me and told me Robert Chapman was in the ground. And he asked for the keys back to that goddamn building Robert Chapman gave me. That's the only time I ever talked to Kimbrough. So for him to be so goddamn arrogant and not want to talk to me, fuck him. All these army men, all these goddamn servicemen with no integrity, and then they put a collar on, you know, call themselves bishop. Ain't that some bullshit? You know. But what I didn't get to touch on yesterday was Sunday. I didn't get to touch on the beef between Robert Chapman and F.E. Perry. Everybody know about that. It's over 50 years old. Wasn't no secret that, you know, every jurisdiction in the goddamn state don't nobody like each other, but they get together once every other 2 or 3 years, talking about having a unity meeting. The same unity meeting where Kimbrough openly disrespected F.E. Perry, knowing he was old, feeble-minded, and you flashed and lashed out on him down there, you know. Then you got all these goddamn auxiliary heads down in the Dayton area, you know, that suck more cock and goddamn, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me, the stuff that get swept under the rug under the name of God. That is crazy. You got that weird motherfucker be directing the car all over the place. His gay ass, and I ain't got no problem with nobody being gay. But you can't be walking around lying, talking about y'all doing all this powerful stuff, and y'all blessed bottoms. You got all these damn, you got all these people there, and what's so crazy is most of these, these fairy tale men, they sit around, bless their heart, they're in the strictest jurisdictions, just about by face, and they do the weirdest shit. You know what I mean? They do the weirdest shit because they like authority. You know what I mean? They want to be an authority. You know, they want to be an appointment with no anointment. They want the assignment when they're not in alignment. That's crazy to me. How are you arrogant, a liar? Let your presiding bishop do all this shit. I told this Monday. I'm on y'all's ass today. I'm on. Yesterday was mild, Church of God in Christ. I'm on you today though, because somebody sent me some more shit about the Church of God in Christ folks last night. Every time you turn the internet on, you hear about Church of God in Christ. When I come on live, you know, I always send a link to certain people, especially in Church of God in Christ. Their lights be green. As soon as they hear their name, their light go out. You know what I mean? That's crazy to me. They scared. You know what I mean? I gave deference to Karen. Let me deal with her for a minute. Her weird ass. Now, anybody know I've always defended this woman. Karen Rebecca Bowen. I think that's her name, her middle name, Rebecca. Dr. Karen Rebecca Bowen. Now, let me tell you about this bitch. And she is a bitch. Don't nobody like her. But I was the one cheerleading for her. Just like Mark Perry's widow. Same scenario. When I served her brother as a chairman, Mother Mary, not long had died, and they were trying to find a supervisor. I recommended Karen. Now, Karen knows the women's work better than anybody in this state except Barbara Jackson. And she might even know it better than Barbara. I don't know. I think she's older than Barbara. But I fought for Karen tooth and nail. She backdoored her own brother. When Willie Sewell got that church in Columbus, Karen took over. It was his church. She took over, took the title pastor. Behind his back, New Destiny. And she was under the impression that I was trying to take over that church, which I don't know how. I never even went there, but one time. I only been in that church twice. My Masonic pictures that I got in my house, Karen took those pictures. And Karen, I went there one day when Jackie Delaney was over there speaking one night. Yeah, Jackie Delaney was over there speaking one night. And I served, drove back and forth across that freeway going to Marion, Ohio. Karen was working against me and her brother. Then I found out her brother was working against me. Because he's scared of David Herron. You know, David Herron dogged him and Cynthia Dennis so bad. Willie Sewell was the YP man. Cynthia Dennis was the chair lady. And Karen Bourne was the snitch. You know, she go back and get a whole bunch of shit started. And then she hung with that old cackling ass woman, Irma Jean, whatever her name is, from Meredith Temple, and she messy as fuck. I don't like that bitch either. But make a long story short, when it came down and Willie Sewell died, I presided over the funeral that night. David didn't even preach the funeral. It was Nick Myers at the wake, I think. Yeah, because the wake was in Mansfield. As a matter of fact, that preacher that was out there getting his dick sucked, his daddy was living there. That dude, Maddox Memorial. Where was that? And I honored Willie Sewell. I honored Karen. And I could have killed Karen spiritually and killed her reputation. And I risked my reputation taking up for her ass. Going to David. David make her the supervisor. I didn't know that a lot of people I knew, because I've been knowing Karen for years, but I knew that people didn't like Karen. The women are intimidated by Karen. First of all, she's overly assertive. She's educated, but a lot of people in the Church of God in Christ aren't educated in Ohio. And they're intimidated by that. But again, Karen Bourne worked in the national women's work for years, and ain't nobody gave her opportunity. She worked for Mother Rivers. She worked for motherfucking every supervisor probably since Bailey's wife. You know, Karen been in the women's work for years. But her reputation is fucked up. And I think the only reason they did shit for her is because of her brother and her daughter. Because her daughter was, that's who they wanted to be the supervisor. Valencia. They wanted Valencia to be the supervisor, but they didn't want to hurt Karen. Well, Valencia didn't take it. I told Valencia that. They fuck around, put her over mission, and then dogged her in that. See what I'm talking about? You know, this is crazy to me. Everybody just do stupid ass shit under the name of God. I just wanted to start that out. Just to give you a preview of what we're going to be talking about today. But I'm going to come back and revisit you, George and Benita, today. Early this morning. It's going to be early, too. I'm not sure I get on early enough for people be on their way to work. They got something to listen to. But I'm going to talk about y'all motherfuckers today. Because ain't no way in hell you think you're going to, escape. Nah. You can't hide, you can't hide, you can't hide, you can't hide. See, what you should have did, y'all was so busy talking to my wife and shit, y'all should have just called her, set it up for me to come to church like y'all wanted me to preach something and then took my life then, but y'all stupid as fuck. Now I'm on y'all's motherfucking ass. And you wonder why motherfuckers talk about y'all. They talk about you, Drew Sheard, all y'all weird motherfuckers. Now I got a problem with Terry Cook. I'm going to deal with his ass too today. And that's the largest jurisdiction in a goddamn Ohio. So I'm waiting. Yeah. And you got a good attorney in your jurisdiction too, Anthony Parker. That weird motherfucker. I think he has something to do with my friend dying. Now I'm going to put that out there. I think you had something with my friend dying, you and Linnell. Because ain't no goddamn way you and Anthony and Linnell go over to that goddamn house and you telling people you the family attorney. You a goddamn crook. And the reason why I know you're a crook, and I got that, yeah, I know what you did, Anthony Parker. ESQ. Then you inbox me talking about, yeah, I heard about the malpractice. I'm going to call you back after service. I heard from your dumb ass since. And you got a brother here. You're so goddamn saved. Your motherfuckers ain't saved. I'll tell you, I'm going to tear this Church of God in Christ up. And when I get done, ain't going to be no jurisdictions here. If there are, it's only going to be one. That's probably Ohio North. That's about the only one they ain't going to touch. Ohio Northwest going to be gone. They ain't got the numbers. Ohio South definitely going to be gone. The only, I'll take it back. It'd be between David and Cook jurisdiction. The only one's going to be left in this damn state. Because even though I don't want to admit it, them the only two jurisdictions in Ohio that got the juice. David got his hands locked in Memphis. They're not even going to fuck with David. David can go out here and rape about 150 kids. 150, rob 16 banks. They ain't going to fuck with David. But Kimbrough now, yeah, they'll get them before they fuck with Terry Cook and David Herron. Yeah, Bro and Carter before they fuck with David Herron and Cook. And as bad as I want David, I know I can't get David like I want him yet. I can't get David. I got one more move to make on David, and then David would be, he may survive a little bit, but he's gonna be morally wounded. You can believe that. That jurisdiction is going to be morally wounded when I get done. Because y'all did Mattie Moss wrong. Mattie Mays. Y'all try to play her, but Mattie Mays is smart. Mattie Mays wasn't coming out of her goddamn pocket. Now you got a dummy in there now, Danielle Revis. And she like to be seen. I never forget when she first came to the jurisdiction, this weird motherfucker going to put in her goddamn bio that she was ordained. When do you start ordaining missionaries? And then the way y'all got that church. See, I know that family. I know the Jordans. I know the grandson. I knew Ruth Jordan. I knew her husband. You know what I mean? And y'all robbed them. That's why y'all got up out that building so damn fast. So to that, I think Bo got that building, the barber. I think Bo got that building over on Reeve Avenue. But yeah, Jerry Rogers, we know about you. And we know you work for the police. You connected to the police and you former anchor man and you head chaplain over the state. I know about what you do, but you don't scare me. And your wife definitely don't, because she looks like Jezebel. Between her and that other supervisor, I love that other supervisor, which I wear so much damn makeup to be sainted mothers. They wear so much lipstick because what? You're a model, Danielle. Weird. Jerry can't preach for 2 cents. He's got some money, and that's why David around him. Who in a right mind in any jurisdiction in the state of Ohio would have made Jerry Revish a goddamn administrative assistant? Who? Except somebody know he got a whole bunch of money. Yeah. Nobody paying attention to no goddamn. He got a hole over there. Don't get me talking about Amanda again. Please don't get me talking about Amanda again. Her daughter's a fucking pedophile. Her daughter's a goddamn pedophile. But you don't hear nobody talking about that but me. Ain't nobody gonna talk about it. Especially the Williams. They ain't gonna talk about it for sure. Well, they might now, because Amanda kind of turned her back on them. And they all in the same jurisdiction. That's what's so retarded. Oh my God, Amanda, they all come out of Ohio South now. They all over there with David, hiding and shit. Kanisha might not be. Kanisha might be over there with cooking them, because she used to lick the Dennis's ass. All up there to lick the Dennis's ass. The only one I really have respect for is the husband, David. They say the wife was a prostitute. I don't know if she was or not. I had an old man tell me that she got arrested for soliciting. Somebody in the Ohio South told me that. I don't know if that's true. Diane, I think that's her name. Diane and Marva messaged. Yeah, Marva tried to get me to help her take her own son down. Marva, the missionary. So the mom, they say the mom is an alleged prostitute. I don't know that to be true. I'm gonna look it up today and find out in public record and see if she did get arrested for soliciting. Then you got the daughter, sucking the man off at the hotel. Somebody told me one day, said, "Family, you better be careful talking about." No, I ain't gotta be careful because the weird motherfucker called me when the bitch was in the hotel room. That's how. So all this stuff that I talk about, I know it, and I get it firsthand from the demons. Melvin Baker been sleeping with all these women for years, and I ain't done with him. I told him the other day, resurrection is a powerful thing. Oh yeah, it's a powerful thing, and I'm gonna talk about it. See, when you go on live and the motherfuckers resurrect, you don't get spirit shit. You might want to, but it won't happen. You won't hear the melody like Vanessa Bell. These are the desires of my heart. Yeah, these desires of my goddamn heart. Yeah, revenge. I told you last week, revenge is on my mind. Don't sleep on me. Don't think just because I'm on Sunday I ain't cussing you out. And I'm open about me wanting to come back to God one day. But right now, I got revenge on my mind. I ain't thinking about no church. I ain't thinking about nothing but destroying these devils that turned my life upside down. I'm gonna leave you with this song by the Doobie Brothers. Can't forget. Yeah, remember that song? Remember that song? Minute by minute by minute by minute. Yeah. I keep holding on. Oh, I'll be on y'all's ass today. I'm in rare form today. I'm woke now. I gotta get up, get me a t-shirt on, and go for my walk. And then when I come back, I look through my notes and what I was supposed to talk about because I operate on a schedule. I do stuff at a certain time. But yeah, I'm getting woke now, and my blood's starting to boil. So I'm in rare form. I'm trying to get this heat turned up real good. So when I come back on here, matter of fact, this might be the day I get suspended on the damn YouTube today. Shit I got to talk about. This might be the day. I'm going to readdress some of these legal issues, but I got to deal with that first. I'm not really worried about the dummies because they already know they doomed. But I got to take care, make sure this legal stuff is still moving like I need it to first. And then I'll come back and go ham on George, Benita, Cornelius, Prophet Cooper, and a couple other you weird motherfuckers I'll be talking about. And I got a personal message for another motherfucker today too. I haven't talked about them yet, but we're going to talk about them today. And I just want you to know that. Hey, don't be scared. Be aware. And I'm like Angie Stone. I don't care how you feel. Especially weird motherfuckers. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about you. I'm making it obvious and letting you know. I ain't hiding like y'all did 4 or 5 years hiding. We ain't doing that. We coming to you bold, full effect. You know what they just say back in the old hip hop? I'm coming to you in full effect. Yeah, full effect. Coming to you full force. That's a group. Up is the house. Yeah. Uh-huh. No, that's Force MD. Full Force MD. No, Full Force was with Lisa. Had a pretty little motherfucker Puerto Rican chick. Somebody told me she died. I hope she didn't die. Lisa in the coke jam. Lost in emotion. That's how all the motherfuckers are. They lost in emotion. They so goddamn confused. You know. But I knew that was gonna come. Okay. I gotta do that. I do that. I do that. But I'm gonna deal with my sister today too. My dad's side. I'm gonna deal with her today too. Because you a retired state employee and you stole from your own nephew. You lied on your brother, told everybody he was a dope fiend. You did that, Tracy. So I'm gonna deal with your bitch ass today too. Tracy, you bet, Charles. I think you got a birthday in August coming up. I'm gonna deal with your motherfucking ass today. You stole from my grandson. You threw my grandson's stuff away. Yeah, I know you told him how to ride a bike. I know you did. I get all that. But you stole from him. When you steal from my family, my grandchild, bitch is over for you. Ain't nothing B, Brian, Jason, Carrie, nobody can do to save your ass, bitch. Nothing. When I get in you a former state employee, I'm gonna really fuck your world up. And you're lucky I ain't been able to get a hold of your ex-husband, Mr. Blanc. You know, I'm almost thinking now you set that motherfucker up. You know, uh, that gun and shit, pull that gun on his ass and make it like he crazy and shit. You just weird. You a weird bitch. But I'm gonna deal with your motherfucking ass. And you say you a bold bitch. I'm sure you know where I live at. But you crossed the line stealing from my goddamn grandson. Anybody know you fuck with Dookie or Buddy or my granddaughter. You good as dead in my eye. And I ain't talking about no physical death. I'm gonna fuck your world up. You know, and for my brother and my dad to allow that bitch to do that kind of shit, I got a problem with them. But I'm gonna leave my dad out of it. My dad, you know, he don't even confront my sister. He terrified of her. But I'm the motherfucker that ain't. You know, I ain't scared of you, bitch. And I'm on channel 4 right goddamn now. So if you got a problem, call your brother. Have your brother go out. But he's stupid too. He ain't gonna get up and say shit about me. He ain't that dumb. And he got plenty of money. He ain't sued me yet either. That motherfucker know he can't. He defamed me in the form of an email to several people. So fuck him and his vice president of NBC over there, Tony. Fuck him. Y'all can both suck my cock. Both of y'all like sucking cocks any goddamn way. So, you know, let's go ahead and keep it in. You want to talk about some incestuous shit here, you weird bastard. Deal with your motherfucking ass. But I want to tell you that. Deal with that. You steal from something connected to me or steal from me, we got a problem. I'm coming for you until I see you, you know, fucked up. If you think it's a game, keep on with it. Especially hillbillies. Yeah, especially y'all. And that's what I'm waiting for. I gotta make sure I got a couple things done because I'm gonna get out this house today. Give me a walk in, and I gotta get hold of Columbus and see if they got this paperwork at the clerk of courts. Because Shayla Favors, I'm gonna be on your ass today too, bitch. And it's Monday, so you know, I'll be on your ass today too. So take care of yourself and each other. I'm in rare form now. I got my blood boil. I'm gonna go for a walk, put on some music, and then I'm gonna come back and tear y'all's ass up. Hey, take care of yourself and each other. My prayer. Take care. Bye bye.